Taking the kids to Universal Studios Japan? Before you book anything, watch this first. Express passes, VIP tours, the prizes will make your eyes water. So we did the hard work for you. We took our family through the 3-hour VIP experience and we're about to tell you exactly whether it was worth every yen. Here's what you get. A dedicated guide, guaranteed Super Nintendo World entry, and VIP access to 4 major attractions. Jaws, Mario Kart, Yoshi's Adventure, and the brand new Minecart Madness in Donkey Kong Country. And this isn't just a fancy express pass. VIP guests are escorted through dedicated access points, skipping ahead of even the express pass queues. Plus, 4 additional express passes, ponchos, and dining discounts, 8 attractions fast-tracked in total. USJ also offers longer 5-hour and 8-hour VIP experiences. The big difference? Unlimited priority access on participating rides for the entire day. So if your kids decide Mario Kart is their new personality and want to ride it 6 times in a row, they can. No queues, no drama. For thrill-seeking families looking to absolutely max out their day, that's a hard offer to beat. But, and this is important for parents of younger kids, several of the rides have height restrictions, which ruled out a chunk of the headline attractions for our family. Paying for unlimited access to rides your kids can't get on yet? Not quite the dream. So for us, the 3-hour VIP experience hit the sweet spot. We got guaranteed queue-free access to the attractions we were most excited about and kept the rest of the day free to wander, explore, and actually soak in the magic of the park. Packages for express passes are cheaper, but make sure you choose the correct ones. And during peak periods, they sell out within minutes of dropping 60 days out. Book fast or you'll miss them. Super Nintendo World was the whole reason we came. Having a guide navigate the most crowded area in the park with 2 young kids was worth every bit of the price difference. VIP booked, bags packed, we're starting from the Parkfront Hotel. It's 8:15. Looks like the security lines have started and people are now let through the first checkpoint. It's crazy. They started lining up around 6 a.m. this morning.
Yeah, it's going!
At Universal Studios Japan.
We are.
This is number 3 for the kids.
For the kids.
After doing Singapore and Beijing. Let's see how Japan goes today. So no early entry like Beijing here in Japan. So we let the kids sleep in. The park actually opened at 9 a.m. and we're here just before 10, hoping that the crowds have died down a bit at the gate. Through security. Now it's time to find the VIP entrance.
Oh, there it is.
Someone didn't do much homework for this trip.
It's really busy prior to this trip, so I'm glad you did most of the planning this time round.
Sounds very similar to the China trip that we made too. What do we get with the VIP passes, do you know?
We didn't do the homework. We just get express passes, ponchos, a guide, 3 hours. I don't know.
So these are your credentials for today. Please wear the lanyards, and if you can wear a bit for the tour, because very, very important. This is a 10% off coupon for all restaurants in the park.
Awesome.
There's 1 for each of you. And these are express passes, 4 for each of you. So before your tour, you can go into the Universal Studios store. It is a gift shop. And if you show us your credential, you can go in through a special register and purchase the card.
Oh, awesome. So you can buy that before you go into Mario.
Oh, awesome. What are we looking for, Daddy?
I don't know. Might be this one.
Might be this one. Elmo's Imagination Playland. And we've been looking for it, so I guess it's this one. This is all the kids want to do, hey? Just build. I feel like we could spend hours in here if they had a choice. What time is it?
10:30.
And what are we doing?
Watching the kids build something.
Oh, it's like a play centre in here, and we're just watching them play. And we've done 0 rides, we've bought 0 snacks, seen 0 characters, and they're having the time of their lives. is what you come to Japan for.
Monty, what are you going to choose? Churros or ice cream?
I almost forgot to use the 10% off because I saw your message and I was like, I don't know what you're talking about until I got to the payment screen and I was like, I think I discount.
Yes, so I didn't get to use the discount for ours.
I think you get one in your pocket.
There's two?
There's
Alright.
4 vouchers.
Okay. So it's 11 a.m, 1 hour into our theme park day. We've finished one land, Sesame Street and Snoopy's land. And it's time for a little snack break because someone was beginning to get hangry. Shrimp burger, bit of fries, got some spaghetti bolognese for Monty.
A little messy.
But she's got a churro now, so she probably will not eat this. Means I'll
Monty,
eat
are you
most
gonna
of it.
You're going to share some of your churros? Or just only when you're done? Okay. Hope you saved me a good piece.
First area done. First break done. Now we're headed towards Jurassic World.
And that flying one.
I'll do the flying
I'm
dinosaur.
so scared for you.
While the kids can go on a bit of a Jurassic World hunt. And hopefully I'll be able to meet up with them afterwards.
I've watched the video of your ride so many times and I feel sick watching it.
Let's hope I don't get sick. We've had enough time for the travel time to kick in, so we should be good.
Jurassic World journey, guys. Bye, Daddy. Oh my goodness. I'm so nervous for you. Stamp it down. Okay, that's all you see. Because you go to the next one and it adds more and more and more. Make sure you put it in the right direction, Monty. Good girl. Now we go find the next one. All right, this mission book is pretty intense. So we just completed mission 1 and we used a clue. We scratched off a clue, which then we meant that we could scratch off the fossil on page 3. And then that fossil told us that we can now fold the piece of paper to make a raptor. And then we start folding our origami to make that raptor there. Now we're gonna go to mission 2. Looks like someone's back from his ride.
That was the most scariest ride I've ever been. You're doing loops, you're doing spins, and of course you're flying horizontal.
Crazy, I cannot believe you went on it. Would you do it again?
Would I do it again? No.
Your life flashed before your eyes.
We skipped the Jurassic Park ride. The kids had decided they were not getting wet, and the adventure hunt was calling.
Look, Monty, you got mission accomplished.
Did you guys
Yeah. Mission accomplished. Did we cheat a little bit? We got some hints.
Next up, Minion Park and the Villain Con Minion Blast. A great way to resolve any family disputes.
Let's go. I think I was the winner again. You can even buy the Eliminator X's.
My arms need a rest. Okay, I get it. I understand the walk-on aspect now. I was telling you not to use the passes because it was only a 20-minute wait, but actually it makes sense. We just walked on and then walked off.
It's 20 minutes and Mum's like, we can just do standby. I'm like, why?
I can wait. I can wait. I can wait 20
Because we're not going to
minutes.
use them otherwise.
That's true.
Before our VIP tour kicked off, we grabbed some Nintendo-themed snacks at Schwab's Pharmacy. Because you can't enter a Nintendo game on an empty stomach.
And our little treats. Hello again.
A quick refresh in the VIP lounge and then we were off. Starting with a walk through the No Limit Parade before our first VIP attraction, Jaws. Filming wasn't permitted inside, so you'll just have to trust us. A classic, thrilling way to kick off the tour. And then came one of the most iconic moments at Universal Studios Japan, walking through that tunnel in Super Nintendo World. No matter how many videos you've watched online, nothing quite prepares you for seeing it in person. It genuinely feels like stepping inside a Nintendo game. Our first ride inside was Mario Kart Koopa's Challenge. Easily the attraction the kids were most excited about, especially after recently watching the Super Mario movie. And this is where the VIP experience truly shone. We walked straight past some very long queues and even past the express guests too.
How many points did you get?
9. I don't know.
90 something?
2.
92?
That's how much points.
I got 126.
11 and a 1.
Fonzie got 11 and a 1.
Next was Yoshi's Adventure, a much gentler ride but with stunning views across Nintendo World.
Press it. Press it.
Yeah.
I didn't even see. You saw it so quick. Did you press it? Good job, you got it. What's that? A golden egg?
The tour includes a couple of short breaks which we used to order some refreshments.
Got a mango lassi, and we're told it doesn't taste like a real lassi, but it's definitely a mangoey, milky drink. Very mangoey.
Someone doesn't like sharing. And it's this one.
Then finally, the moment we'd all been waiting for, Minecart Madness. The newest ride in Super Nintendo World, and honestly, one of the most fun rides our family has ever been on.
Oh, it's for you. Yeah, you did so well on the ride.
And she doesn't like it.
That officially concluded our VIP experience, but we weren't ready to leave. We stayed to take photos, collect coins, and work through the challenges needed to face Bowser Jr. The power-up bands transformed this park into a full interactive adventure for our little ones.
Yay! Go!
He's going down. This little guy, Bowser Jr.
When we finally checked the time, the day had almost vanished. With around 2 hours left, we made a dash to the wizarding world of Harry Potter. Mummy Explorer finally got her ride on the Flight of the Hippogriff, while Daddy Explorer headed to the Three Broomsticks to sort out dinner.
Mummy's turn to go with Eden on this one. Great, great, great. So current wait time is 75 minutes, around 6 p.m. And we're going to use our express passes. Thanks for inviting me onto the roller coaster. Now I can say I've done it once. And you've done this hippogriff ride 3 times already.
Oh, not this one.
You've done it once in Osaka and twice in Beijing.
Fish and chips.
It's actually one of the darkest restaurants I've ever been in, so I can't see.
30 minutes left until close, and where do the kids want to go back to?
As the day wound down, the kids made their priorities very clear. Back to Elmo's world. Daddy Explorer made one last sprint across the park to use the remaining express passes on Space Fantasy.
Oh, we hit the rides we wanted. Did all Mario Land and Donkey Kong. Missed out on Hollywood Dream, unfortunately. Some of the rides actually closed earlier than the closing time. That's one thing I didn't account for, which I probably should by now. That closed just before 7 and the park closed at 8. So just keep that in mind. If you've got express passes, use them when you can.
Yeah, we actually have a few left and we do give 2 away.
Well, that's what happens when you go with kids, and they won't hit all the rides that the adults will, so you'll have a few up your sleeve. All in all, good night.
Good day.
So, was the 3-hour VIP experience worth it for our family? Absolutely. It took the stress out of navigating Super Nintendo World entirely. And the time we saved on queues gave us the freedom to actually enjoy the day. If this helped with your planning, give it a like, subscribe so you don't miss our next trip. And drop a comment below telling us your favourite Universal Studios Japan attraction. We'll see you on the next adventure.